Now, okay. Now I can get to the game. Sorry for the wait. Cultivator, see Cultivator, take Cultivator, I guess. First seat. Gift basket or grain sieve or credit or nest site or scales. Cultivator's like around one move often. Credit is a bit weird here, but I'll take it over scales. Rammed Clay is awesome. Wow, this pack is actually very good miners-wise. Oh gosh. The Ox are kind of interesting too. Tree Gardener, Bricklayer, Stonecutter, when we have Sculpture Course, Flail, Rammed Clay. Tree Gardener feels a lot worse than usual in this exact situation. I mean, it's not super synergistic, to be honest. I still think I need to take Rammed Clay. There's something to be said for trying for Mining Hammer Bucksaw, but it'll be fine. Why would I renovate? Tree Gardener, Bricklayer, Stonecutter, these are all, like, totally valid. Tree Gardener's highest power. Bricklayer has some really good potential. But if I had spent more time on the first pick, I might have a better idea of what to pick here. But I was doing stuff on the side instead. Alright, well, that could easily be wrong because I forgot most of the first pack already. That is fine. E-deck stuff is more important. Pasture Master for more Reno Mining Hammer Bucksaw combos. Jeez. Frame Builder for the Bricklayer combos. Remodeling is very interesting in a good way with Rammed Clay, so I'm just gonna take it. Then the Ock here could take Truffle Searcher, I guess. But it doesn't seem very exciting to me. I think it might just be Frame Builder or Pasture Master. Well, you know, if I take Pasture Master, I can't lose with a 62. Right? Surely. Bricklayer, Riparian Builder. Riparian Builder just sucks, though. Riparian Builder gives like a one-play discount on clay rooms. Also, there's no guarantee it's coming back. Yeah, well, with the first picks, I was expecting to go Cultivator Plow with my first two moves. I think I'm still on that, but I want some crops here. Oh, Pattern Maker is amazing to see here. Also, Lettuce Patch is very good. And we can close out the Gamba on the Milking Stool. There is some fun Mineral Feeder stuff going on, I think, with Lumberjack. But I don't think I can justify it here. Groom is not interesting with Pasture Master. Clane Eater is a very bad combo card for the other very bad Grain Seeds combo cards we've seen. Okay. Choose prediction outcome. We did not have a chance to draft Milking Stool. So... sorry / you're welcome to all your gamblers. Rainier, you bet too early, hoping people would go... Yeah, chat, understand odds better. 24% is too high, right? Game Catcher came back. And Organic Farmer. I mean, Game Catcher fits nicely here. Would have to buy the animals a little early, but I think that's still good. Then these are kinda rough. In terms of value compared to normal. I guess Sack Cart's fine here. Because spending wood is not a big issue on this hand, though I have another source for wood spending. Yeah, Tree Gardener, Cultivator, Ramclay makes Pattern Maker, I hope, very good. And there are some reasons for people to want to Reno in these packs. Hey, they're mostly taken. Bricklayer came back, of all things. That is surprising, but I guess it's takeable here. Flail seems good. Yeah, and I really don't believe in Riparian Builder. And Lumber Virtuoso probably is more playable with Rammed Clay, but I still don't like it enough here. Clane Eater is still a cool 3-wood action. That is true. I didn't think about that. Getting higher on Grain Sieve? Yeah, Grain Sieve's, like, very solid in a lot of situations. Okay, so what is the overall game plan here? I didn't even look at these players' ratings, so I should do that. Izardo's rated 144 on 220 games. Knep's rated 329 on 200-something games. Godog rated 261. Okay. Nobody went for the Wall Builder Roughcaster combo. What a shame. More clay is fine, and I suppose Frame Builder's okay. Does any of this change Cultivator Plow opening? I don't think so. Unfortunately, Bucksaw and Mining Hammer didn't come back from Pack 2. I have some potential for a really good baking game here. Especially because, you know, I have plenty of, like, ins and outs of food. Credit, flail, in, tree gardener, game catcher, out. 3 wood for Kneps, implying they probably have the scales. Junior artist for Izardo is solid. Probably. Layout restrictions... none. I don't think I want to fake having field fences. Yeah, I could have had it all, Rainier. What do I change about this game knowing the ELO of the table? Good question. Probably take Clay a little more aggressively, even before revealing Rammed Clay. I will assume people play cards more aggressively than they should. And... possibly people feed themselves less efficiently. For example, no one taking Reedstone food into grain while having Sculpture Course. Like, that seems like a very good option for literally anyone. And nobody went Reedstone food into grain. That should be happening. As far as how many cards I think I will play, it really depends on when growth flips and what position of room I get. In what position do I get a room? Because a lot of my hand says I can build a clay room, but if my opponents aren't taking room parts too early, I should be. Tree Gardener's okay here, but 3 wood or 2 reed's probably better. I'm going to take 2 reed. Regarding Lumber Virtuoso, I think it's programmed... Well, at least last time I played it was programmed to only check at the beginning of harvests, even though I'm pretty sure that's not the specifically exact ruling. Alright, so other stuff going on here. We do have an Outskirts Director from Kneps, along with their scales. Which probably throws more reed into the game, which does move us closer to Big House. 2 reed early, it depends. I mean, ideally 2 Reedstones is often better. Though... nothing wrong with it. I mean, part of it is that I suspect... well, not after Outskirts gets played. It's a judgment call. I have some wood in my hand, and 2 reed is more flexible than Reedstone in the cases I might Reno first or some other stuff. Kneps is not jumping on Ak here, which is a little weird in my opinion. I guess the other consideration is start player, because taking 4 and 4 next round is often possible. I guess not often possible, but frequently possible with Outskirts in round 3, but Kneps takes 2 clay instead. Slightly odd. Go-Dog is plowing. That is not Sculpture Course. Whoever has Sculpture Course should probably have been taking Reedstone food, grain, Reedstone food, start player, and they're not. I'll play Tree Gardener here. Not at all thinking that I'll buy any wood in the first harvest or 2, but having an extra wood in those harvests is fine. And I don't feel like I need to play Bricklayer or Frame Builder in this exact moment. I was just planning to plow if Ak was taken. Izardo's gonna go Day Labor Traveling as a 3 food action and take some food off the board. The food coming off the board, not a big fan of. Kneps is start here and gets 4 and 4. Good for them. Godog grabs first fireplace for the round 2 sheep. I'm the only one with slight food issues. I do really like how Reedstone looks here. Godog probably takes 3 wood. But I'm less convinced Azardo takes 3 wood. Cottager's not what I expected to see, especially... I think this is just they don't know how Junior Artist works because they just lost a food. Unfortunate. Godog plowing. If I had another wood, I could play Sack Cart here, and that would have been the dream. But this is a pretty clear start flail, in my opinion. Into 4 or 6 wood. Alright, so Kneps does have room parts. Azardo can take 2 read and have room parts and build on day labor. So I'm not having the first room here. Not at all. Because Azardo's not aggressively taking clay, I'm not convinced they're planning to renovate anytime super soon. Godog's gonna play an Ock. Bonehead. Choosing to play it now is a little weird in my opinion, but okay. 3 wood is fine, fishing is fine. Start player is not terrible, but I don't think it's worth stretching here. I'm mildly concerned Godog will get start for 6 wood. Azardo's gonna day labor, probably into traveling and a room. Kneps will either... I don't know. Kneps has a lot of options. Alright, I'm taking this food so that just good reason. Like, it's good to have food early, and I don't see a better move at this moment. Remembering that I'm getting at least a 5th wood on Tree Gardener here to have room parts at the start of next round ahead of Go Dog at worst. This is definitely good if Kneps starts. To have room parts and probably build. But yeah, just not knowing exactly what people are up to is a bit unfortunate here. Yeah, this could easily go Hearth start. I'm also considering buying 2 wood on Tree Gardener to be able to play Sack Cart without another wood action. Yeah, I feel like I kind of need to see... I wanted to know what Kneps' second action was going to be before taking my action. That would have been ideal. Kneps is going to start. Ooh, early Hawk Tower pick. Don't think I saw that. And the 4th Miner pack was very good. Go Dog is... Major Miner? Oh, wow. I mean, 2 fields did feel a bit cesspit-ish. I guess it's not a bad line from Go Dog, it's just weird. Compared to usual. No, I did block Cesspit from coming out super early. With Cultivator, Plow both getting in the way. Just the timing of... I guess it wasn't really getting much better than that. Okay. Early Reno. I guess overall, Go Dog has done a nice job getting their cesspit out and doing other stuff. Alright, Kneps gets to 6 wood or park. I suppose 6 wood is more likely. Okay, so... Building in wood is less efficient than renovating and building in clay by a good bit here. But there's always the tempo trade-off with efficiency. Am I actually playing Frame Builder here? Building is useless if it's late grow. If it's mid-grow, Godog can probably still start build. What else am I doing here? 4 clay, Ock. Four clay is a bit of a weird take here. But I'm gonna do it. I want to play all my cards. I don't know, F. Thurman. I mean, I could go as crazy as 3 clay rooms. I mean, the more clay rooms, the better. Like, I get such good fence value, if you will, out of building clay rooms here. But I need to play more cards. Hey, Gigabytes. Yeah, you can play Agricola for free on Board Game Arena, which is what I'm doing here. Kneps is fencing, putting pressure on the sheep. Well, now I might build. Kneps probably has the Lumberjack. Lumberjack's really nice there. That's a really good Lumberjack, actually. Alright, there's too many things I want to do before renovating, is my decision here, or my conclusion. And there is a little uncertainty around Kneps' food. Lumberjack has 3 modes. Yeah. Right, so the amount of things I wanted to do before building in clay are play Bricklayer, play Frame Builder, play Credit before I play a 4th Ock. And yeah, it's just a little too busy. It is late grow. We'll see if Hazardo does continue the park. They do. Kneps, I would imagine, goes for Reedstone and Ock this round. Mining Hammer from Hazardo, solid miner improvement. Which means Bucksaw is with one of these 2 players. Ock for Kneps. Yeah, and I think a good play for them to go on expensive Ock here. If they go 3rd Ock into start next round, they proc scales again. Godog builds a room before they need to. Just kidding. Because of Hawk Tower, I can probably get away with playing Pattern Maker. And maybe I just throw Sat Card out the window. That's probably the answer. Oh, an early pick retail dealer for Godog. Yeah, that's a fine card to have with Cesspit. Okay. I think I just take 4 clay here. Because fence pieces. I assume Reedstone just has no chance of coming back to me, but Plow is fine for feeding. I mean, I'm expecting Reedstone to be taken by Kneps here. Godog wants to build... They don't have to. They still don't have to. I guess Godog might be the one with Sculpture Course. And to play Cesspit, maybe that does make enough sense. But with the round... I mean, if they have Sculpture Course, I probably would have leaned into that over Cesspit in their shoes. Not that this ended up being a bad line, but... one stable for Godog. There was a Wildlife Reserve in this draft, so it might not be a completely awful stable, but it's a weird one still. Okay. Kneps is going to start. Izardo's going to grow in the other order, of course. Then Godog has 6 wood. Unless I take 3. So I can plow and let it go 6 wood, 4 wood. Though Kneps could outskirts? No, they're hungry. So you see, the problem is I don't completely know what I want here. Izardo probably grows with Chicken Coop and then takes a food action. Well, if I look like I'm not fed, I might get away with surprise credit. Wait, that's not true at all. That is not true at all. Ignore everything I just said. Yeah, apologies, chat, if I'm just, like, completely out of it at some points today. I don't know why, but I'm clearly having some struggles focusing. Kneps starts with Trout Pool. Given its late growth, I think you have to say Go Dog's position is best here. Cesspit preferring late grow. Alright, no one's renovating this round, unless I do. To sack cart or not sack cart? It's probably not worth squeezing in. Do I get a ton of value out of this move? Not really. But I might be on... No, I'm not on another wood room. Yeah, if I knew it was late growth, I would have leaned into Reno more. But I think... I mean, nothing here is amazing. Like, I've gotten into a position where... don't really have amazing things to do. Izardo can't afford this Ock unless it gives them food. Tactical Beggar. Which makes their not day laboring to play Cottager a 3-point mistake. Does late growth change number of room plans? Oh yeah, absolutely. I should just not build again. I mean, that combined with, well, partially because I have fewer actions. Okay, I get 6 of something. 6 fence pieces to start next round, which is great. Gambit or Blunder? I mean, I don't know how you can throw 3 points literally out the window and not call it a blunder. It is unfortunate for them. Nest site is at the beginning of rounds, right? Hello Kitty, thanks for the follow. And also thanks Seba Shoku for the follow. I missed that earlier. Okay, I want to get Pattern Maker online really quick here. So, second action. I guess I can still play Sack card, it's just not glorious. My feeding this stage is credit on start player around 9, I think. Is Bricklayer worth playing? Probably not. Trellis, a nice pick for Kneps. But they are now unbalanced on scales. Early pigs, also nice for Trellis, of course. And with outskirts, they just are increasing the amount of fun sequences they can take. Alright, my plan is 6 clay pattern maker. Next round credit on start, followed by something. I am passing on the 3 stone here. My eventual something could be Reno oven. It could be fence pieces. It could be, I don't know, other stuff. Kneps is playing their third Ock here to get balanced in a sec. On their next Ock, they have German Heathkeeper. Reasonable. Godog on their first Reedstone with Retail. They've had Reedstone before. What did I say I was doing here? Playing Pattern Maker. Awkward. Three stone's the good value. It lets me Reno well. So yeah, the plan is start player Reno well. And that does mean I have more time for Pattern Maker if I'm the one taking Reno next round, and it's not going to be Azardo on Day Labor. Yeah, exactly, Landro. I will ask that you stop bringing up strategic things before I mention them. I do have a pet peeve about that kind of comment. We're getting grain seeds. And Azardo does get 6 wood this way. Kneps gets 4 wood. Shenanigans available. I suppose Godog could be taking the well here. That would be unfortunate. Christianity's nice, I guess. I'd rather not do that, Mighty. If I don't get Reno well, that is if Godog buys the well. I'll think about playing Pattern Maker. I think Kneps is probably going Grove Pig Market. But they could go Grove Sheep Market. If Knept gets a cookery, they're in amazing shape. I still might play Sackcart, though Rammed Clay is, you know, very strong here. So much to do, so little time. Knept is going to fence out here. Seems solid enough. Threatening sheep, so we can see if Godog wants those badly enough or not, but I doubt it. It is a pretty high animal game here. Yeah, okay. Cool. Things are continuing to not be great. I probably should grow Sackcart, which is just sad sounding. Oh, is Zardo gonna Reno here? Is Zardo going to be an awesome person? That'd be a nice little bonus. Knept does just fish. Of course, they couldn't take the sheep and then also feed. Pattern Maker go off? Yes, sir. Okay. I will take that. Yeah, mentally I just don't feel like I'm able to come up with concrete plans right now, which is really unfortunate. That's not the headspace I want to be in here. I do want to get more majors down. Pottery seems good, given my remodeling is probably coming after I fence. $20 fence pieces, 21 fence pieces. 19, 18. I don't think I need to buy any right now. Okay, I'm growing. And I'm still thinking about playing Bricklayer. for a Reno and what, 3 majors? No, screw that. Not playing Bricklayer. Grow Rammed Clay. If cows flip, I'll fence. If stone flips... maybe just Reno Pottery. Oh, hey, Kneps needs to Reno this round. And next round. Badly. Cows flip, giving me a little direction here. Well, I actually assume they're gonna outskirts. We'll see, chat. I think they can still do it. Fencing is just really great for me here, though. I don't think I can turn that down. Kneps is just taking the sheep. Okay, they're not outskirtsing for the Reno. Did I see any Reno helpers? I don't think so. And I didn't see Hawk Tower or Trellis. Or I should say any other Reno helpers. No, Thurman, we're making patterns, not paper. I also kind of need to watch out for Godog trying to steal more majors if they take clay. Fencing's still too good here. Woodworker. Don't see that one played too much. Now, can I really expect to get more than 2 more plows this game? Probably not. Probably not. And then we get this bouquet of choices. I need to save at least 2 wood, and I probably should save 4. So that Pattern Maker can hit in both of the next 2 rounds. Izardo takes clay. See if Kneps goes for Reno or not. I have spent my potential Reno clay, meaning Kneps can go for outskirts. Well, they can just take 2 clay without outskirtsing and Reno here, and then they can take. They can hope to get 3 stone next round. You want to see more choices because you like the most chaotic screen possible? Got it. So to address the point about my stone, this stone is burning a hole in my pocket and I don't like it. I would really love to spend this stone, but you know, it's taken me this long to grow and now I have animal capacity. I got to address that. Kneps opts to not use outskirts, which I think is probably the right move. Not give 2 read to someone for no real reason. Godog has plenty of options here. Okay, I need to prepare for the possibility I only have 12 actions left this game. Oh, yeah, this is really opening up for Kneps to get that second Reno in. Because Izardo's now saying they want food as an action. Hook Knife is a great reason for taking the sheep when they did. Yeah, Go Dogs read stoning. I would really like to get my crops in the ground. And you could argue that this cow move is not necessarily the best given I have Game Catcher. Zardo's gonna first move grow. Even ahead of like taking pigs or wood. Obviously, I have a need for food, and I don't have a clear idea of how I'm doing that. Which, you know, it might be a little late to not know. But with, if I can sow and get Pattern Maker, I guess I'm hoping for Godog to renovate. Godog got a clay off of Cesspit that I forgot about. So Kneps would need all 3 moves, wouldn't they? And then they can't feed. If they go for Stone Reed, Stone Reno. I mean, that's half reasonable. The weirder part is that they put 4 wood 2 read action and didn't take that. Going to Outskirts for a Fireplace is reasonable enough. Hi, CW. Kneps saying should have bought early Fireplace instead of Hawk Tower. Rip Hawk Tower. Well, I concede Hawk Tower now. I think they needed to take 2 beggars if they were gonna do it. And now Go Dog gets 4 wood 2 read. Okay, my position here, not great. Because now Pattern Maker is not even guaranteed to fire, and Major is taken. I'm going to take the move I know I still want, and I don't see necessarily a better thing to do here besides pray for Pattern to hit and then also take Reedstone or Plow. Could those both be gone? Yes. In which case, I guess I'll Day Labor. But it feels terrible. It also feels bad to not take Pigs here. Though Game Catcher is probably still playable. Yeah, if I could have found a way to like save credit or flail for right now, that would have been great. It's not to be. Go Dog starts here. Wow, with a bookshelf. Okay. Wonder what their move is. Am I really Reedstoning here? Or do I want grain food? Or rather, this is Reedstone, eat 2 grain. This is eat 1 grain. Reedstone only does something if I end up with BMW, which I guess is possible. But yeah, my game is not at all where I want it to be. Jeez. Why am I taking this action? How did I get here? Oh my god. This can't be my best action. Brain, why you no work today? This is awful. Can't believe I'm doing this. I'm sorry, chat. I wish I could be playing a better game here. I'm yet again playing a game not up to my standards. Godog is just awking. Truffle Searcher, nice. Why did I take this move over other two food moves? Because I don't want to take food out of the game is the default reason, though I will admit I didn't think it through very, very hard. Just pretend that, Jackie, right. So, I don't know, what else is like... It feels like I probably shouldn't be like growing last in late growth so often compared to where I've been. But how much of that is my fault? Surely some of it, but... I don't want to take responsibility for all the times it's happened in the last few weeks. Soon. It's cultivation. I'm not going to say no to 7 wood if it comes. Big room. I may have to turn down Plowso, though. No, I think that's true, Rainier. I don't think I was that slow on it this game, though. Because if I wanted to, like, win first room in this specific game, I would have had to build, like, be ready to build in round 4, first action. And I think we all agree that that's a little too early. If I take room parts, the person after me? Yeah. I mean, there is, like... I was maybe a little casual about Kneps and Godog having room parts, I think, but... I don't know how much that matters. Godog takes... wood. Okay. It means I can start or do something else. I mean, I need major pretty bad. Yeah, not my favorite move of all time here. But, like, if no one Renos this round, and if I don't plow, then credit makes me beg, and that's not good. Big Agricola strategy talk there. Second move Bricklayer, third Reno Stone Oven last round. Well, then I don't get the grain in the ground, and I think that's even worse. I did think about building Stone Oven in some shape or form last round, but I didn't think it was going to be worth it. Yeah, the pile of stone gets taken. I do think Godog is building a room here. I guess I can't be too sure. I kind of just want to take the stack of reed. Now I really want to take the stack of reed. Mineral feeder, implying, well, implying nothing, really. Kind of wanted to Reno Sackcart in round 7. I think I thought about that briefly, but... 2 sheep is good. I'm tempting myself with this reed stack. Kind of trying to see if sheep will come back to me or not. I mean, there's a BMW line here. I'm thinking Azardo just has the stone for Reno reasons. Two sheep makes my animals line up really nicely for Game Catcher. One more plow this stage. Would be great for another pattern. But if a pattern happens first, then... I can also bake on the plow. A BMW line in round 12, that's going to end in round 13. Very exciting stuff. I guess Godog is fencing here, but not completely sure. Their stable is a little oddly placed if they want to fence 8 spaces, but it's not that bad. This game could have gone so much better. Yeah, there's also the move where I didn't take 3 wood at the end of round 5, and then Kaneps had the choice to take 6 wood and grow second, but if I take that choice away from Kneps, this might go better for me. Oh well. 2 sheep is going to come back to me. And I think that's good enough to do here. Trying to remember if there were any 4-wood ox that I saw, but I don't think so. First pick. I don't think I've seen one of Kneps' first 2 ox. So day labor for food here for Izardo, it looks like. Doesn't seem as good as grain seeds for food. Or maybe they're awking. I guess they're probably awking. Alright, so Godog is going to be starting. Cultivation, Cattle Market, and Urgent all seem good for them. Oh, this is a stone! Well... If Izardo's gonna renovate right now, that would be fantastic. Okay. Okay. That makes plowing really good for me. So my first move probably has to be plow. I'm tempted by Urgent if I get Urgent, though. I mean, it would be Plow Bake, not Plow Sow. Start player for Plow Sow Bake is very tempting. They did go traveling after day labor, but their first day labor was an Oct to be able to reno. I think I just need this move on way too many fronts to pass it up here. One of these two, and I don't think I'm getting either back. Yeah, I want to BMW, I want to start Lettuce Patch into Veggie, like... There's a little too much I want to do here. Kneps' line looks a little Animal Reeve-y. But not hugely. Cultivator and Pattern Maker do work well together. Yeah, I probably don't have enough moves to justify... Well, you know, start veg is good. What is that? Well, the thing is I can't actually guarantee veg here, as Godog also needs one. Two pigs is not very useful here. And of course, there's also the take Clay into Renault BMW. That's probably the most efficient thing I can do right now. The problem is GoDog can Renault. So no guarantees I can do that this round. Though I guess if I don't get it this round, I'll get it next round. Probably. I need one more wood to make 2 patterns. KNEP's taking wood here implies stables and or joinery. Well, I guess or joinery, not and or. And what I'm hoping my position implies to GoDog is that I'll take starting. I don't exactly know what causes that if GoDog Renault's here, but that's my hope. Because I'd rather have player before me start, but I probably haven't done enough groundwork for that to seem like a reality. GoDog is on pace to have 7 pigs, no cows. GoDog can actually buy BMW here. But it's not an amazing BMW. They do just take a veg. Yeah, I think I gotta Renault BMW and let start player fall wherever it falls. Game Catcher is a nice 3-point action for me next round. Veg is 2 points. Izardo gets a big fence action. And is still hungry. So I assume they take a food move, which means I'm not going to be last if so. Oh, Izardo's fencing to cover their last space here. Everyone is indeed fenced out before round 14. Looking at first or last for KNEPs, they are choosing last. Wonder who was supposed to not. Yeah, it's probably hard to say. Okay, so I'm going second. Meaning I get another plow if I want it, and I probably do. GoDog probably plows those. Okay, so I can urgent or I can plow. The math here, of course, is for Pattern Maker. If I don't prioritize plow, I might not get it. But urgent seems pretty good as something that boosts my winning chances here. And if I don't get plow, I probably get sow. Alright, not completely sure about this one, but I think I can not prioritize. I can afford to not prioritize plow. Yep, indeed, the Reno Major is going to be prioritized over Reno Fence here. And Kneps has a joinery to buy. Doesn't look like it's going to be Animal Reeve, because Animal Reeve would probably build stables earlier on this fence arrangement. Okay, so Game Catcher costs me 2 food. Pattern Maker gives me 2 food. And 2 grain. Would Simply Fence different? Don't be too sure about that. I think with Lumberjack in the plans, you can think about stabling on this kind of fence arrangement. Go Dog gets Plow Sow. I mean, Go Dog looks like they're in really good position here. First action, Sheep Market for Rizardo. I am hoping to get Plow back. That would be the dream, I think. Plow Veg is, well... well, I'll just see what I get. Prioritizing Game Catcher is probably important too. Kneps could sow 1 veg. Rizardo could sow 1 grain and or bake a grain. I have 4 grain right now. I'm gonna get to 6, I assume. I need 7 food. Brain is refusing to do math. This is awful. Why did I just, like, have non-functioning head today. Godog is gonna get to 38, 39, possibly something like 40 or 41. And what am I hoping to get? 40? I mean, 40 looks like it's second place. And it could be worse than that. But, yeah, not exactly what I've been aiming for. They're just happening too much. They're just happening too much. I recover well from harsh mid-game, thanks. And I guess from that perspective, I should be okay with second place given where I was in the mid-game, but yeah. Did I not count my own pattern maker points? That probably happened. You think I should have been the one fencing late even though I got the cows and sheep? This one's pretty illustrative. Oh, God, I feel like this one is just like a boring piece of crap. I do get to bake 2 here, it looks like. Is there a chance Godog doesn't Reno? Because if they can find just as constructive of a way to spend their clay, they avoid giving me points. What other ways can they spend their clay productively? I mean, taking 2 points for themselves... Is this Transactor? Oh. What? What? Isn't that worse for them than taking 5 food? Or maybe it's the same. I don't think I can find a better move than this. Now the interesting question is, can I bake 1? If I bake 1, I'm fed if pattern happens, but this is for the case where pattern doesn't happen. Then I eat a reed. Godog renovates to 40. And has more resources than I do, so I need 41. Well, I think I just probably need to assume it's happening. Yeah, I think I need to assume it's happening. Well, I think I do get to 41 if Godog renos. I don't feel like I deserve to win this game. Also, did I just make it so Godog's supposed to not reno? Okay, well, Godog didn't realize that they're supposed to build Clay Oven instead. I could have ate the grain raw anyway. I'm 3 food over. I'm not 3 food over without Pattern Maker, though, L Scout. Right? That's what I ended up concluding is what Ace Spade said. This... I don't want to post this to YouTube. This one is so pathetic. Like, this is not high quality Agricola. Yeah, I'll get those later, Mighty. I have a couple from last week. I'll just I'll get more wins later. It's fine. I don't need to post this one. Oh gosh. This is You're convinced 99% of players would tilt lose after my stage 4? Learn a lot on how to recover? That's a good point. I guess if I post it with that kind of title, it could be worth it. Knap's asking in chat if Pattern Maker is actually a good card, or is the Wood Infusion playing a big part? It's a very good card with a lot of Wood Infusion. Without Rammed Clay, I probably don't really consider it. Merrick agrees but doesn't think I should post it. Let my true fans learn what the YouTube watchers don't. I'm not gonna blame anyone who doesn't want to watch on Twitch. It's fine. I mean, yeah, Mighty, that's like the shame of me not wanting to post this, is because my game has so many problems. I made many mistakes, I think. Some unluckiness, and a good recovery, but I still don't think I deserve to win. Like, even on last move, Godog had a winning line and didn't find it because it's weird to think about it that way. No way you reach 41? Right, so I guess part of the lesson there is that I found ways to get 8 points off of majors, keep Pattern Maker running, and end up with good animals, but... Ugh. I played to my outs. I guess that's true. Though, I would hope everyone's doing that. You should play 2 stables instead of Reno, or build clay oven or pottery, I think. And if, yeah, Go Dog sees the winning line now. Yeah, I'm not feeling any amount of pride here, but I guess if people say I should consider posting it, I probably will. I've made the last moves. Hard game, especially when my head wasn't completely in it, but I guess we got there. Let's see what these crazy packs were that I missed out on. It was not a Lumen game in my opinion either. Sleeping Corner first pick. Cesspit ahead of Rammed Clay, which is fair. Though, I don't know, from 4th seat... Taking so when feeding was not figured out is a key moment. How in what direction do you think it was a key moment? We had Outskirts first pick, Bonehead first pick, Patch Caregiver I didn't see. Wait, that's not true. I totally saw this. This was my pack. Trap Builder! Oh, baby! So it was Junior Artist over Trap Builder. And then... What?! How did I end up with the 6 read? So that Miners pack that I got 4th was Sleeping Corner, Hawk Tower, Bookshelf, Lettuce Patch. Wow, I would have drafted this hand differently. Hold on. Still waiting on Sculpture Course? Oh yeah, where is that thing? I think I can buy Junior Artist with Bookshelf, but it's I don't know. You're not getting Trap Builder back. These Ox kind of suck to take Bookshelf. I don't know, this is kind of weird. This is kind of a weird pack. I think Groom Hawk Tower is wrong. Feels like the Wife or Trap Builder are maybe the best in Abstract, but they're not feeling great as first picks. Yeah, where did Sculpture Course go? Go Dog does have it. KNF saying in chat that Outskirts was a terrible first pick. I mean, it's not amazing, but I would say Retail Dealer's better. But yeah, Pasture Master pack, that was pretty bad overall. I'd probably pick Retail Dealer, but Outskirts is definitely fine too. You might Pattern Maker Sleeping Corner, but you probably Day Labor Speculate. Yeah, okay. Alright, everyone. That's going to be enough for me right now. Thanks to everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this interesting one.